Welcome to the world of independent filmmaking. My name is Bud Dowdy. I've written a screenplay entitled Shadows of R&B. It's a docudrama featuring some of the greatest R&B artists to come out of the 50s and 60s, and I need your help in making the trailer. To put the whole project into perspective, the film is about these artists who stepped out of the shadows and into the limelight to form what was the greatest transformation of music in our history. Once the trailer is shot and edited, it will be shown to potential investors and eventually be made into a feature film. Let me give you a little background of the film and what life was like back in the 50s. I grew up in Burlington, North Carolina during the 50s and enjoyed every day of my life. Well, almost. Times were a lot simpler, and music on those old 78 RPMs and 45 RPM vinyls were in almost every home. It was the beginning of rock and roll. Radio stations were, for the most part, AM station hosted by some famous DJs like Dick Clark's American Bandstand, Randy's Record Shop out of Gallatin, Tennessee, and Alan Freed. Let's not forget Wolfman Jack, who only had 250,000 watts coming out of Mexico. Life was good. It was an annual tradition for students in a 4 or 5 state area to go to Myrtle Beach after the prom with two things in mind: chase girls and dance the shag. The shag in the old days was a male-dominated dance, and you could expect to see some of the best shag dancers on the beach during this particular time. Our film will take you to Myrtle Beach Pavilion, Cecil Corbett's Beach Club, the OD Pavilion, the Pad, and many other locations. Our stars will be young shag dancers and R&B artists who will truly recreate what life and music was like back in the 50s. The stars in the film will be relatively unknown, but talented actors. However, I'm trying to get one major Hollywood star to narrate the opening of the film. Keep your fingers crossed. Our locations, where possible, will be the real places, and if they're gone, we will recreate them for the film. Our artists we're getting technical advice from includes Maurice Williams and Sonny Long. Both were musicians during the 50s and 60s. The money you donate to this project will go towards hiring a professional crew and equipment, cast, transportation, and building materials for a recreation of some of the once great dancing clubs in Myrtle Beach. I hope you can take part in some truly cinematic and historically accurate storytelling, as this film will communicate how fast the times and, more importantly, the music was changing during the 40s, 50s, and 60s. And it will certainly be a winner for all of us.